for Rio, and you know, Bolt has to do something which most other athletes, well, all other athletes don't have to do. You know, he's all the demands he has this week for all types of media, etc. Also has to take all of that in his stride, which he usually does, of course. He's in lane 6, Jamili in 8. We'll go through them one by one here from the outside. Now this man, if you want to see somebody who gets a surprise when he was told he'd won the gold medal at the European Championships in Amsterdam because Martina had been disqualified. Well, he certainly showed it. Jamili, well, chatting to him at the hotel. He's a little bit of a cold early in the week, so he was going to run the 100 heats today, but only in the 200, so let's see how he goes here. Alonso Edward getting back into some very good form, won the Diamond League in Monaco. Here he is, though. Yeah, the hero for so many, and this big crowd here in the Olympic Stadium, hoping he can give them something to cheer. What about this man here, Brendan Rodney? Probably not too many people know him. Sub 20 seconds, the Canadian champion this year. Very talented. Christophe Lemaitre, athletic fans will certainly know him. Came back to some pretty good form in Monaco, ran much better, season's best there, 2024, and he was second behind Edward. Mikael Ashmead, well, he knows Bolt very well, usually the man, in the past anyway, the man who's handed to him in the relay. But Danny Talbot, because of that disqualification in the final of the European Championships, he moved up into 3rd place, took the bronze medal. Going to Rio, of course. And then on the inside, Sean McLean, 24-year-old American. New personal best this year. So the scene's set, a familiar one for Usain Bolt, a one which has given him, of course, so many memories. I'm sure he still has of 2012. So much has happened, of course, since then, but that will never, ever be taken away from him. He was the star of the games, as he so often is. He is the star of tonight, and we've had such a great night so far. What can this great man, this great athlete, deliver for us? The men's 200-meter final.
Set.
False start. Well, I don't think it was Bolt. So we'll wait to see. We're both Colin and I waiting to see. It was all the way in lane 1, possibly. That's come up on the computer as a reaction time of 0.077. And if you're in lane 1 in the 200 metres against Usain Bolt, you may be thinking, man, no one's watching, I'll get away quick. It doesn't work that way. So let's see if that is what the officials, or if they go with the machinery. That all just adds a little, doesn't it, Colin, to the drama?
We love drama. We love drama. We love drama. But that will relax that man, won't it? Because he is under a little bit of pressure, because he's now thinking to himself, what do I need to do? I'd say run faster.
Well, I think he's going to have one less to beat.
The athlete in lane 1 is disqualified.
Ah, Sean. Sean McLean, this may well be, I'm trying to think in terms of big meets. He did run in the Oslo Diamond League and in Birmingham, but maybe a little bit of nerves on the big stage here just got to him in lane 1. Anyway, so as we were, down to 8 men. So Talbot in 2, Ashmead in 3, Lemaitre in 4, Rodney, the very good Canadian, in lane 5, with Usain Bolt in lane 6. Edward, the winner of the last Diamond League in Monaco, in lane 7. Then Adam Jamili is in lane 8, and the new European champion from Spain, Hortolano, in lane 9.
Stand up, gentlemen, please.
Well, this isn't going well, is it? You could hear the interference that was. coming through the speakers, which in the start it was right to bring them up. It's nobody's fault there, and the crowd surely, I'm sure they heard it as well. Shouldn't really jeer Colin. Got to be fair to the athletes.
No, you've got to give them that opportunity really to concentrate and focus. This is a big race for many of these athletes, remember, and no bigger race than for this man here.
Maybe the mechanisms get nervous. Jamili staying calm, as indeed is Bolt, I'm sure. Doesn't help though.
On your marks.
He wants to win this, and just a quick reminder, the fastest time in the world this year though is 19.74, LaShawn Merritt, so far this season.
Set.
Safely away this time, and Bolt is into his stride. Has started pretty quickly. Is chasing down Edward. He's run a very good bend here. Lemaitre trying to get back into this, but Usain Bolt leading at the minute. Jamili in about third. Talbot run a good bend, but Bolt has got 2-metre lead. Edward is coming back at him. Bolt fighting hard. He's got clear air and he wins it. 1990. The win for Bolt. He's back in business. It wasn't super fast, but it was good enough tonight to beat a pretty good field, and it was certainly good enough to please a very big crowd. And for Usain Bolt, a confidence booster that will just send a little bit of a message to say 1989, okay, by his standards that's not really that fast, but let's face it, there still aren't many people in the world can do that, can run under 20 seconds. And if he's healthy, and he's undoubtedly Colin going to improve and get quicker by the time we get to Rio. He doesn't look too happy at the minute, does he? But I'm sure he'll be happy to get that under his belt. They've got the win and a pretty solid time.
Yeah, I think he'd be happy in the sense that that race is out of the way, it's out of the system. So first time is a really strong performance for me. To go into 20 seconds is great. To go into 19.90 is good.
400 yards.
Fifth fastest in the world this year, your first competitive 200 metres. Rio's 3 weeks away, the athletics programme starts. Are you in shape?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not fully in shape. I need more work, but over time, I'll be fine. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to work.
Was the approach you saying a little bit tentative on the curve, or did you really go for the curve? Because it looked like you really exploded off the curve.
Yeah, I tried to go for the curve, but I said I don't think I executed well. The start kind of cooled us up a little bit, but the key thing is I came out injury-free, so I'm happy about that.
It looked smooth. Your execution off the bend looked amazing. Start looked better. Your start looked actually pretty good. A little tentative on the curve, I thought, but other than that, I think it looked good, so I approve.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
I know you love this stadium. You love coming here. Does it feel as special as ever to come back to London?
Yeah, it's always great. It's a lot of fun. The energy is always great here. That's why I love it, so I'm happy.
And you're hungry as ever?
Always hungry.
Great to have you here, Usain. I'm going to let you go do your lap of honour. Maybe we'll catch up with you a little bit later on when he catches his breath back. Usain Bolt, as always, giving the crowd here something to cheer about, and a performance that he seems moderately happy with, Michael.
Yeah, I think that he would have been happy with that. I mean, the fastest time in the world this year, 19.74. He's run 19.90. And with a relatively easy race, you know, I think that that's exactly what he would have needed. I think that he will feel very confident with that. We will expect much faster as he goes into Rio, because that will give him confidence that he is healthy. He thought he was. Now he has confirmation of that. Now he can go and work on speed and speed endurance, and I think he's set up very well for the
Michael, we will talk more about Usain, more about some incredible performances